From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Oh, it's exciting time whenever you hit the season of change. So many folks heading into a new school year, new school season, college kids heading back to school as well. And we've got pretty quiet conditions across the state of Oklahoma. A couple of downpours, and we'll have a very slight chance for a shower through mid-morning in Oklahoma City. But the Oklahoma weather has really tamed itself from what we were seeing overnight. Those rowdy storms, they are long gone. We have cloud cover around this morning. The sunrise has been beautiful and no rain falling here in OKC. We had some rain in southwestern Oklahoma overnight. That complex of storms was severe, producing damaging winds. And for folks in the southwest, it was a good August rain. Some areas got ½ of an inch to an inch in localized spots, but the storms were moving so quickly they weren't able to just completely rain themselves out. They were moving at a mile a minute, 60 miles per hour overnight, produced damaging winds, and then fell apart when they made it to the metro. Didn't get a whole lot of rain, but some gusty winds at times, and strong storms continued up towards Tulsa. At one point overnight and early this morning, we had thousands of customers without power due to the winds, including Grady County, Caddo County. Now there's about 500 customers without power down in Comanche County, and that's being restored pretty quickly. Those storms, they were severe, making their way on in. Damaging winds after all the heat from yesterday made it into the triple digits in southwestern Oklahoma yesterday. Had storms develop up through Kansas. Showed you that video from Colorado, that Yuma tornado. That complex of storms is still making its way towards Missouri, and we'll see storms moving into Arkansas. A few new showers have popped up. I'll show you radar in a minute. There are the winds overnight. Had a 68 in Hobart, a 62 mile-an-hour gust in Elk City. That'll get your attention, could do some damage, and that's why we had those power outages for a while. Showers in north central Oklahoma. There's a couple small little downpours there near Stella and Pink. This is moving quickly, so you'll get a burst of rain and then it's out of here. May see a couple more of those pop up through mid-morning. Dry down in south central Oklahoma now, and up to the north, we've got a couple sprinkles near Enid, Hunter, Garber, moderate rain near Billings, and that's headed up towards the east northeast at about 40 miles per hour. It's 73 in OKC. It is warm. It's upper 70s, 79 in Duncan, 80s in southern Oklahoma. There's a cold front moving in, and what that front will do today, it'll keep it cooler in the northwest, and it may spark thunderstorms later today down to our south and east that could be severe. I'll show you that. Temps in the 90s by noon. It'll feel like 96. There is so much moisture around in the low levels of the atmosphere. The heat index will be about 103 today in Oklahoma City. 80s to the north, triple digits to the south and the southwest, and there are the future heat indices. 100 to 105 across the metro, as hot as 110 down to the south and southeast. So dangerous heat, not as oppressive in the northwest, where that front is just now making its way on through. There's the storm system driving the cold front, also going to drive the storms that we could see later today. One limiting factor today is going to be the cap, the lid in the atmosphere. It's fairly strong. Some data suggests like this, that we break that cap and we end up with multiple thunderstorms along the cold front. It'll be so hot and unstable. If a storm can break through the cap, it will be severe later today. Here's lunchtime. A few pop-up showers possible. That's when the boundary is moving in. And then along the boundary into the afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, storms will try to fire basically from Duncan to Sulphur to Pauls Valley to Ada, possibly up into northeastern Oklahoma. And again, could produce large hail and damaging winds with pockets of very heavy rain. I know you need the rain in southern Oklahoma. Storm trackers will be geared up, ready to go. Stay tuned to the forecast today. We'll have to see how strong that cap actually is and how quickly that cold front is moving. This could be shoved even further down to the south and southeast. Of course, Cassie has the latest at noon, and David will be in this afternoon. Trackers are ready to go today for large hail and a damaging wind threat. The chances are not locked in. It's a 20 to a 40% chance. Large hail up to the size of golf balls will be possible. May even have a few stones larger than that with how hot we'll be down to the south today. And winds 50 to 60 to 65 miles per hour. Then the front moves through. Tonight's clear. Tonight's quiet, and we'll see temperatures in the lower and mid 60s. Definitely cooler than where we are this morning. Refreshing as the kiddos are heading back to school. Oklahoma City Public Schools starts tomorrow. A lot of kiddos setting that alarm tonight. Lunchtime tomorrow, 85 degrees and 91 coming home from the first day back. Temperatures in the 80s, the 90s tomorrow. Still very hot in southern Oklahoma. Chance of rain and storms comes back into the forecast tomorrow night and Friday morning, 20% chance, and then Friday, highs mid-upper 90s, triple digits. Once again, our average high starts to get cooler. 93 is the average on Friday, but highs are above normal into the weekend. Slight chance of storms, mid-upper 90s into next week. And that's your full forecast. We're coming right back after this break.